Hey folks, welcome to our tutorial on argument diagrams. Before we get started, I want to give you a quick sense of why we're doing this. Okay, what's the reason for this? I think it's important when we're doing stuff that's hard, when we're challenged, we understand why we're being challenged, right? Otherwise, it's just frustrating. Okay, well, this is a drill. Argument diagrams are a drill, and they're intended to build a skill, or a couple of skills. Okay, they're intended to help you read more carefully, okay, because they kind of force you to read really carefully and understand what's happening in a passage. And they actually also are going to help with your writing, even though you're not going to be tested on that or quizzed on that. Okay, argument diagrams get you in the habit of thinking very carefully about how statements relate to each other in a passage. Okay, and that turns out to be good for when you are making an argument or when you're speaking. Okay, so the good news is that there's only 5 patterns we have to worry about. We can diagram any argument with these 5 patterns. In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at the first 3 patterns. The simplest pattern right here is just 2 statements. Okay, what does this mean? This means that this statement supports this statement. Okay, I haven't put numbers in here yet, but that's what I would do if I came across a simple argument like this. Let's say someone gave me the argument that the Patriots are going to win this weekend because they have the better quarterback. All right, well, what's my conclusion? The Patriots are going to win this weekend. That came first, right? That was the first statement, so we put a number 1 in here. Okay, what was the premise? The premise is that they have the best quarterback. Okay, that was the second statement. Okay, and I have successfully diagrammed this very simple argument, right? Because the Patriots have the best quarterback, they will win this weekend. Okay, slightly more complicated is this pattern. Same basic idea. When you see an arrow pointing down, that means that a statement is supporting another statement. Okay, but lots of times we come across arguments in the real world where statements are functioning as both premises and conclusions. So in this particular argument, or in this particular pattern I should say, this statement here is going to be supporting something, but it's also being supported by something else. Okay, so for example, if I wanted to say the Patriots are going to win this weekend because they have the best quarterback, and then I said Tom Brady has an excellent quarterback rating, okay, what I would be doing is supporting my premise, right? The Patriots are going to win this weekend is my conclusion. It happened to come first. It doesn't have to, but it did here. Okay? Why are the Patriots going to win this weekend? Because they have the best quarterback. Why do they have the best quarterback? Now I'm defending this claim by saying that Tom Brady has an excellent or the better quarterback rating. Okay? So what I've done is I've given a reason for my reason. That sort of thing happens all the time, right? We tell someone something and we give them a reason, and then we have to defend that reason, right? So it's a very common pattern that we come across. This is called a vertical pattern. So here's our simple pattern. Here's our vertical pattern. Okay, our last one for this particular tutorial is what's called a horizontal pattern. Okay, and in a horizontal pattern, we have 2 statements supporting a third. Okay, so in this pattern, we have 2 statements supporting a third. Okay, we have 2 reasons to think a conclusion is true. So let's say I said the Patriots have a better defense and the Patriots have a better quarterback. That's why the Patriots are going to win this weekend. I've given you 2 reasons for why the Patriots are going to win this weekend, right? So my first statement, the Patriots have the better defense. Number 1, the Patriots have the better quarterback. Number 2, therefore, my claim is that the Patriots are going to win this weekend. Number 3. Okay? So what have we done? In each case, we take an argument and we put a little number before each statement. And you've seen that done on the other tutorials. You can see that done in your book. Okay? And once you have the statements numbered, right, then what you do is you put them in a pattern. Right? So if I were to give you an argument, okay, you should work hard in logic because you want to get a good grade and because it'll help you for standardized tests. That would look like this. You should work hard in logic. My conclusion came first again. Doesn't have to, but it did. Why? Well, you want a good grade. That's one reason. And here's another reason. It'll help you if you ever have to take a standardized test. Okay?